What's going on, guys? My name is Ryan18. Right now, we're going to be talking about is the nuclear heat on Brock Lesnar in the WWE. For those of you who have been wondering why there's no mention of Brock Lesnar on WWE television over the last couple of weeks, there's been said that there's been heat on Brock Lesnar, some of which stems from his recent appearance at the UFC 146 pay-per-view a few weeks ago when this all went down. This article is pretty recent. It's about last week. Brock Lesnar visited the event and met with UFC President Dana White without the advanced knowledge of Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Even before the UFC incident, Lesnar had difficulty to deal with. Extremely difficult to deal with behind the scenes. Lesnar was high maintenance during his first run in the company nearly a decade ago. Now he's back, making much more money and working fewer dates. Well, working fewer dates. WWE has taken a few shots on Lesnar on TV in recent weeks, including the Big Show's promo talking about being a fighter and not a sports entertainer. Triple H's tape promo on Raw, where he's not wearing an arm brace to sell Lesnar's recent attack. Also, WWE has to deal with the contract negotiations with the biggest stars before, The Rock and Steve Austin. But Lesnar is a difficult and different animal because he doesn't like the wrestling business and has the option to go back to UFC to make even more money than he is making in WWE. Instead of keeping Brock Lesnar's character on television through video packages or appearances by Paul Heyman, he's now off the radar entirely until his time with WWE starts to build towards his match against Triple H at SummerSlam. After SummerSlam, Lesnar is not expected to make any more appearances for many months. It's known that his contract requires very few appearances, and it's now believed that the number of required dates is even fewer than previously reported. He is not scheduled to wrestle at Survivor Series and may not be back until 2013. It's known rather he'll be at Royal Rumble. So for right now, the only events that are locked in are SummerSlam and WrestleMania 29, possibly against The Rock in the Giants stadium or in the Jets stadium. At WrestleMania 29 against Dwayne The Rock Johnson or The Rock for the WWE Championship, which is scheduled to be rumored. We don't know if it's going to be a WWE Championship match, but that is what is being rumored. What do you guys think about Lesnar actually being a self-centered, SOB? Not even mentioning to Vince McMahon, hey Vince, I'm going to go to this UFC 146 pay-per-view. I'm possibly going to meet up with Dana White. We'll probably talk some things. Probably not negotiating, but we'll just talk a few things. Now, Brock Lesnar is the type of person who doesn't like the wrestling business. He went there nearly a decade ago, like it says in the article, and he was only there for 2 years. And in those 2 years, he became a 3-time WWE champion, and left the business to join the NFL, where he would be a part of the Minnesota Vikings, and would leave the NFL and then, wait a few years and then be a part of the UFC, and then now comes back to WWE, still unimpressed with the WWE, and actually had sued the WWE back in 2004 into 2005 for not giving enough money that he had required in his contract years prior. So what do you guys think about Brock Lesnar not being on Raw in these past couple of weeks? Do you think it's right that he never even mentioned to Vince McMahon that he was going to be at that pay-per-view in the UFC? And do you think he's going back to UFC? Let me know what you guys think down below. And I'm out, guys. Peace.